have the Holystone Night Elven, and inside the box here is a pack which has another pack with a whole set of spare blades, spare screws, and then a prop removal tool. We have USB charger, screwdriver, a little booklet that is giving you cautions of the battery, and then we have the instruction manual. So this is the HS170G. And now to the drone. Actually, let's not go to the drone. Let's go to this controller, which is a rather large controller for the size of the drone. It's actually a hair bigger than the drone. But here is the controller. It takes 4 AA batteries. And here we have the drone. You can take these prop guards off, but they are screwed fast to the arms. And then these little feet here are connected to the prop guard. So if you take the prop guard off, you're gonna take these feet away. So if you do want to fly without the prop guards, you can. And then here is the battery. Kind of tough to get out of here, which is good. You don't want something that'll just fly right out. It is a 3.7 volt, 350 milliamp hour LiPo battery. So it is a really nice looking quad, and I can't wait to get this thing charged up and get out and fly. Let's give this Holystone Night Elven HS170, let's give it a try, see what it does. I have some high hopes for this thing. Holystone is not a bad name. So to turn it on, all you have to do is plug it in. And I'm plugging it in backwards. So, yep, there we go. We're plugged in. We've got the LEDs flashing. That's probably because the controller isn't on or it's not bound. So I don't have a landing or a launch pad or anything. Luckily, we do have these feet here that it'll keep the propellers out of the grass. But here's the power button. We'll turn it on. We'll do up, down, and okay, there we go. Now we have a bind. These LEDs on this controller are solid, and they're solid on the drone. So to calibrate the gyro, all you have to do is down and to the left for like a second or two. So the gyro is calibrated. So this is altitude hold. One nice thing with altitude hold is quite often you do get auto takeoff and auto land. So we'll just hit this start stop button, and well, it didn't do anything. So you have to hit up. So I am in the first rate, and the first rate is very slow. So this would be great for a beginner. Look at that yaw. The yaw is very slow. And I do have a slight breeze, so it is wanting to drift. So here is the speed button. Let's push that. So there you heard 2 beeps, and the yaw is a little faster and the speed is a little faster. So let's hit it again. 3 beeps, and okay, yeah, the yaw is, oh, I got taken away with the wind there. I do have a slight breeze, like I said, so it is affecting the flight, but it's still pretty quick. Ooh, you see how fast that is in the breeze? Okay, so let's do some flips, which this is your flip button. All right, you don't lose that much altitude. Let's do another flip. Let's do a back flip. Let's do a roll. And let's all right, so the flips are good, nice tight flips there, and the flying is good. So this thing is a pretty good drone. I know a lot of people don't like the altitude hold, but if you're a beginner, it is a great way. Oh man, and just like that, it just dropped out of the sky after I was just praising this thing, and the LEDs aren't flashing, so I don't know what happened there. Let's see if we could do a hand takeoff there. I'm not sure why it just dropped like that. Oh yeah, it has headless mode too. Let's test headless mode out. Okay, it's beeping when it's in headless mode. So let's try the auto land. So let's bring it over here. Let's land it, and it's coming down for a landing. And there it is. So let's, oh, I won't even, okay, we have a flashing light here. So the battery is getting low. Let's see if we can just land it and it shuts off on its own. Yep, there we go. So landing it, pushing down will shut it off. Or if you hit the stop button, it'll also land on its own. I did not go over headless mode too well with you guys. I thought there was something wrong with headless mode, so I went back into the manual, and I was doing it wrong. So to go into headless mode, you have to have the tail towards you and the front facing forward, and then that's when you turn the controller on, and then you do your up, down, and bind, and then do your launch. So I'm up in the air now. I can click headless mode, and it is annoying because it does beep, but you see that it doesn't matter which way I'm facing. Left is left and right is right. See, I'm spinning in circles. So that is how headless mode works, and the headless mode works pretty well on this. See if we can go into another speed with it. Okay, there's, all right, yeah, you can go into the different rates in headless mode. So I am in the third rate. As you can see, I can go left and spin around and go right, and it doesn't matter which way the drone is yawing or spinning, it'll always go right or left. Same with forward and backwards. Another thing that I want to show you is the trim. I didn't get to show you the trim. So what you do is you hold the speed button in, and then you hit over, and you just keep, see how it's, now it's not drifting as much. Okay, now we got a pretty perfect hover right there. So you can trim it up, well, you can trim it any direction you want. As long as you're holding the speed button in, you get the concept now of how to do the trimming. So, all right, I'm gonna put this back down here. Let's land it here in my hand, and just like that. So the HS170G from Holystone, or also known as the Night Elven, it is a pretty cool drone. Like I said, I had high expectations for Holystone, and it delivered. It's a good drone. So thanks for watching. Right over here is a subscribe button. I know there's somebody out there that didn't click it yet, but go ahead and click that. Smack that like button, and I hope to see you with the next Ready to Run RC.